816-578-1007. Join us on the phone or 800-348-1007. 35192. Send me a text. You can go to AlanCoxShow.com. You want to watch? Don't miss the Alan Cox Show Instagram hotties. Those are up there. We're now incorporating some local talent. Mm-hmm. And if you want details on winning Rolling Stones tickets, you can get them there. Go to the contest tab at AlanCoxShow.com. And are they still up there? Stones tickets?
I didn't take them down.
Man, maybe not. Boy, I went in looking on the Stones because the Amex pre-sale started this morning. And I thought, well, maybe I'll buy a couple tickets. And, I mean, obviously, you know that Rolling Stones tickets are going to be expensive.
Right.
You know that. But boy, are they expensive.
Like $250 to start?
Oh, my God. I mean, if you want to even be anywhere near the stage, well, I'll start you at the extreme, okay? Pit tickets are $2,800 a piece.
Oh, my God.
So if you wanted to be, this is at First Energy Stadium on June 19th, Rolling Stones.
Standing by the stage.
First Stones show in Cleveland in a long time. So if you're one of those well-to-do or well-connected, long-time Stones fans, you're either going to drop some coin or you're going to know somebody who's going to be able to get you in.
$2,800.
So the pit tickets, you're right in, even if you're not right in front of the stage, you're in the section designated as the pit. Those are about $2,600 a piece. Wow. If you're just on the field, those are about $250 a piece. And then obviously the further up you get, the cheaper they get. But even if you're way up at the top of First Energy Stadium, they're like $200 tickets. Now, most people are willing to spend $200 a piece to see the Rolling Stones, probably.
Right.
Because this could very well be the last time they ever come to Cleveland, either by dint of someone dying or them deciding to hang it up or whatever. So if there was a show you were going to drop some serious coin on, I could see it being this one. But I was like, well, let's see how much they are. Maybe I'll drop some money on the Rolling Stones. I ain't paying no $2,000 a ticket.
Loser.
Well,
you know what? I looked up,
No, I would never do that to you.
I really like Bruno Mars, right? And I looked up his tickets. He's got a residency in Vegas right now, and his were like $1,400. Like, it was insane.
That's Vegas, though, too, where they're not playing stadiums. It's like a theater, and so it's supply and demand.
Because I was like,
what they hope the demand will be.
He's a bucket lister for me. Well, not a bucket lister, but I would really like to see him.
And also, you're going to want to see him close up because he's
a little. He's so
tiny. Just a tiny guy.
So, yeah, if you're going...
Get third row, and you're like, where'd he go?
Fourth row, $925 plus fees. Fourth row, all the way in the back, the absolute far back, is $232.
Mm-hmm.
For Bruno Mars.
Yeah. So I will have Rolling Stones tickets for you to win here on the show either next week or the week after. I kind of pushed that back because they announced Rage Against the Machine. So 420 today and tomorrow and Friday, I'll have those Rage tickets for you. Those go on sale tomorrow morning too. And again, a lot of people are making hay about the fact that Rage Against the Machine, who are a very anti-corporate band, have such high ticket prices. And I would simply chalk it up to the fact that these guys haven't toured in a long time. The bulk of the money they make is being donated to charities.
Right.
Yeah.
These guys aren't getting rich off this tour. I don't even think that they're doing it for that. They're like, look.
And they're trying to eliminate a lot of the fees, too.
Right. If the demand for us is there, then let's do it. And it's an opportunity to donate, especially this year.
Right.
In 2020. For them to donate a lot to that. So,
good for them.
Yeah. Anybody, are you following British Poundcake, by the way, on Twitter?
I saw that.
Somebody started British Poundcake.
Oh, wait, okay.
Well, except it's got the header is a flag of Jamaica because Poundcake goes back and forth so quickly.
That's funny.
Between these accents. And then the little...
well, I do such a thing.
The profile photo is him in dreadlocks. British Poundcake.
This is why I need to be verified.
Radio royalty and Doog lover is what it says. ACS parody account. Yes, please. Designate there are a lot of Alan Cox Show parody accounts. It is British Cody B.
Okay. Well,
on Twitter. It has 8 followers.
Twitter's not doing any verification right now. I tried to submit for it, and they're like, we're not accepting any new applications for verification.
Why?
I don't know.
Well, they've always been like that, though. They don't accept applications.
They used to accept
No,
applications.
you can like apply for
But
it.
they-
Oh, I didn't know that.
I used to
They
apply
changed it because of
Fake accounts and bots and stuff.
the election basically changed it because people would get verified and then they'd what's his face? Milo was kind of one of the guys that got verified and then took it to like a whole nother level.
Milo
I
Yiannopoulos.
see. Yeah.
Yeah, like the
Br-
politics of it all.
Here's a tweet. I can't believe those slubberdigullions on the Alan Cox Show had the unmitigated gall, which they spelled Gaul, to
Like a
mock
seagull.
my accent.
I appreciate that.
Me much business, but I'm a little wee gay and haven't any money. So anyway, whether British Poundcake becomes a regular segment on the show, I don't know. But
Gonna have to practice.
no, I don't want him practicing. That's the whole
Then
point.
it ruins the bit.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, I don't think it'll get better. But at least we'll have some well, maybe not like better. He's not gonna nail it.
Well, most people with practice will get better.
But what I'm saying is, it's not gonna be like, oh wow, that was so close. It's gonna be.
Get
We
off
wanted-
my back!
See, that's what I'm saying.
Get off my back, man.
That's it. We gotta give a little something.
Go ahead, Poundcake.
I just wish you guys would get off my back. I'm doing the best I can. The British accent's not easy to master, you guys.
He's not. He
It's
You know what we should
the
have
way
him
his
do?
voice changes too.
Can I help you?
I want you to do that accent after you eat the Carolina Reaper pepper.
No.
Which we got today.
You're not adding nothing to my punishment.
So we got the
punishment's already
pepper.
done.
Fair enough. We got the pepper in-house today. They're bigger than I thought they were.
Yeah, my friend Gary, who is private pilot, he's emailed in a few times. He listens to the show every day on podcasts, but he dropped him off, and the girls at the front desk were like, there's peppers here for you. Like, we don't know if this is a prank or if this is real. And I was like, it's real. They're for Cody, so he can eat them for his
I
punishment.
love how surprised the girls at the front desk always are at
That's
things.
a strange thing.
It's a radio. They're radio stations here. That's where you
Yeah,
work. They're not at.
We've
they're-
gone through like 8 girls in the past year and a half.
I know.
So
They're not working at Berkshire Hathaway. I mean, they're over here. People are going to drop pizzas off and dildos and peppers and.
I've never gotten a dildo here.
Well, hope springs eternal, my friend.
But they're here. They're big. He said he tasted one a couple days ago and his mouth burned for like a half hour.
So, have we decided that you're going to do this
Next Friday.
Next Friday?
Yeah, I don't wanna do
Okay.
it this Friday.
21st.
So the 21st will be
Okay.
Poundcake's.
that's what I'm gonna do mine as well.
Okay.
And then you'll do yours. I think probably that same day, right?
I can.
Sometime next week.
Yeah.
We'll go and because we're gonna go to Charles Scott for yours.
I've been on the fence about. Well, I just thought about doing mine myself.
like a just for men brushing.
Yeah,
or
I don't
something?
know that I need to waste Carrie's time jet black dyeing my beard and eyebrows. I mean,
Well, it depends
I'll talk
on-
to her about it.
I
I
was
don't
gonna
want to
say.
screw it up
You
either.
get off that fence, Alan.
Alan was close.
I have been ambivalent about whether or not I need to notify my older daughter because she has a show coming up that I'll be attending. And I'm not sure if I should tell her what has gone down or just show up that way. Because I don't want to embarrass
You're ruining
her.
everything, Dad!
Well, it's not that, but it's like if they want me to sit in the back or something, I
you
will.
can always just wear a cap.
Over
And then
Oh,
no
over
one
my
will-
face?
No, over your hair. Then no one
Wear
will know
your
it's
baklava.
different. You get what I'm saying? If they can't see your hair, they won't know that it's not the same color as your beard.
Oh,
They
it'll
know
look
him.
ridiculous.
Yes,
yeah,
they
they know
know
me.
him.
Yeah, I mean,
I guess that's true.
yeah. These are all the.
Grow it out too. You're gonna grow it out, right? Don't trim it.
I'm not
again.
shaving
Okay.
it.
Don't trim it.
No, I won't.
That's so funny.
So next Friday, Poundcake will be eating his pepper,
And I have the weekend to get like some supplies.
so he can prepare for that and go into the weekend with it.
And I'm gonna sit here.
I legit just
Maybe
hate
I'll
y'all.
bring in a bottle of sparkling grape juice and enjoy my victory. Just cheers, you guys.
Sparkling grape juice.
I'll drink my fake champagne.
Alan, you're gonna look like Bogdan from Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
What does that mean? Who's Bogdan?
He was the guy that owned the car wash, and then he sold it to.
I see. I don't recall that,
his
but I'm sure I could
Yeah.
Google it and I could
He
find
had
that
crazy
out.
eyebrows.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good. You're gonna look like Eugene Levy.
I know. My wife is going to a Schitt's Creek trivia night, and so she's rewatching a lot of the episodes so she can really nail it down. And boy, Eugene Levy. And he's been on the show many times over the years, too, because I'm a huge fan. But, yeah, his eyebrows are out of control.
You think he would have
yeah.
done something with them. They became like a signature. I get that,
Yeah.
but
But when you have the gray hair and you still have the jet black eyebrows, he doesn't strike me as a guy who's dyeing them. I mean, if
Right.
you've got the gray hair, you're going to let that, I have one or two gray eyebrow hairs. Mine have not gone gray. For now, but I mean, not my hair has been gray since college, but I don't have gray eyebrows.
Have you been just for men up top a little bit?
No.
Really?
my dad thought so too. He's like, I think Alan dyes his hair. I'm
Trust
like,
me,
I don't
if
think so.
I dyed my hair for many, many years, and when I decided to stop, you'd know if I was putting stuff in my hair.
Maybe it's just the lighting.
Why
in
would
here
he leave
because
any gray?
We changed the
That's what
light.
I said. I was
Well,
like, what is he
sometimes
going to
they
lay
do
like a
that.
little
Sometimes
dark
people-
silver?
Because it looks
Yeah.
like more natural, I guess.
Right.
No, if I mean
gunmetal?
If I'm unfortunately in that middle place where I wish it would go all one way or all the other.
Right, I get what
Either
you're saying.
Steve Martin or the other way.
I think just the lighting in here because we turned off the fluorescence so it doesn't look as white as it did before.
There you
when
go.
It's more washed out.
I keep
That's probably
forgetting
what
it
is.
when I walk in here at the beginning of the show, and I'm momentarily blinded by the stage lights in
Yeah,
here
that
now.
purple- that one right there.
Yeah, so for the first 5 minutes of the show, everything I look at has a pink
Dots,
hue
yeah.
to it. Yeah, I'm sure we're all in the same boat on that.
I've gotten used to turning my head. I'll turn my head when I walk in.
Well, yeah, but
There you
even
go.
if you don't look into it, I mean, it's still kind of it blankets the room, I guess.
Yeah.
The Alan Cox Show After Hours line, by the way, for people who can't call live or think of something while the show's not on, you can call 216-986-8903 for that.
Hey, Alan, Matt, going back to Connecticut chat from Monday, listening on the podcast. Interesting that not a lot of people might know is that this part of Ohio that we all call home used to be part of Connecticut itself. So a little bit of research into the Connecticut Western Reserve. It's fascinating. Like, this part of Ohio was given to Connecticut by one of the kings of England back in the 1700s. And Cleveland itself, founded by General Moses A. Cleveland, who was from and is now buried in Connecticut. So we're kind of like Connecticut's little brother over here, which is not too shabby. Take it easy. Bye.
Have you ever paid attention to the Connecticut Western Reserve, like throughout history? It's a huge strip across the entire United States that was just given to Connecticut. So, because I've had people tell me that they're like, Ohio, when we were talking about Connecticut, because up there in New Haven, they are planting their flag and saying that they have the best pizza in the country. That New Haven pizza, which I didn't even realize was a thing until I started hearing from our bureau chiefs out that way. But then all these other people started hitting me up and saying that Ohio used to be part of Connecticut after the Revolutionary War. Because Connecticut basically had to give up Pennsylvania, right? But they held on to what they called the Western Connecticut Reserve. So it was a huge strip that encompassed all of this area, so all of Northeast Ohio, and then into Indiana and Illinois and all the way to California. It's crazy. It's wild. So Matt's right. It used to be Connecticut. Now, what does that have to do with 2020, you ask?
Clam chowder.
Well, close to clam chowder. Okay. Another sex teacher.
Ooh.
Right? There's a little town firmly in the former Connecticut Western Reserve. A little town called Windham. You ever heard of Windham, Ohio?
Nope.
It's about 20 minutes west of Warren.
My roommate's from there.
From Windham, Ohio. All right.
West of Warren. So in between here and Warren.
Yeah, between like Gville and Warren, Garrettsville and Warren, down there, southeast of us. And there was a former superintendent of the schools there, a woman, who was having sex with two students, and they gave her 10 years.
Spit roast?
Doesn't say anything about a spit roast.
Quit banging kids.
It doesn't
Why
say
is it
anything
so
about
hard to
that.
understand?
Or at least wait till they're 18.
They're just...
Wait till they're not students.
It is strange. Like, they're lonely women, clearly. Nice. You're in Windham, so there's probably nothing
there's
to do.
nothing out there.
Except
There's
students.
people. Yeah.
I mean, there's a college, like, if you go to Hiram College, that's like 10 minutes away. Like,
Yeah, but there's no dudes there.
Really?
That's not an all-female school, is it?
Harold,
No, it's like
no.
it's not an all female
It's
school.
not like
but
Ursuline.
It's more.
There's plenty of dudes there.
It's like a lesbian school.
No, it is not. Who told you that?
Lesbians.
The Hiram School for Lesbians?
Anywhere is a lesbian school if you try and make it that. Like, no, it's not a lesbian school.
It's kind of lesbian-y.
Okay.
So then it looks like it's an all-male school, is what you're saying.
Hey, there you go.
I see.
Oh, then that,
Some weird things
in that
today,
case,
that's
University of
Bill Squire.
Akron is a gay college then, because I was there and I gated.
So
up.
what is it about Hiram College where lesbians say, "Oh yeah, that's a lesbian school"?
He's talking crap.
Rugby?
Well, I take him at his word. I mean, if gay women have told you a lot of lesbians go to Hiram College, what is it?
I just...
What's the area of expertise there? Like every school's got something
I
that
think
they're kind
they
of
had
known
like a
for.
good softball team or something.
I
I can't remember exactly how I know this, but I remember there were some girls that asked me to do some event there or something like that. They're like, oh yeah, there's a high population of lesbian students at Hiram.
Wow. But it's still a small school, right?
Yeah.
So a high percentage could be 50 girls who are gay.
Still gross. Ugh.
What?
Yay!
He thinks lesbians are gross.
Yeah, that would
Why?
immediately if I heard if it was a lesbian school, like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad you're going to Hiram College. It's a lesbian school, you know that? I'm like, sending my resume somewhere else.
Why is it gross?
You know how you send a resume to get into school?
My application,
Yeah.
wherever, my transcripts.
Now why?
Like,
I don't want to go to a school full of girls.
But they're not going to be fighting you for guys. I would think you'd make natural allies.
I would want to go somewhere.
You'd have all the guys to yourself.
No, I've had dreams of like me going to like when I was in high school, going to an all-male boarding school. I'm like, that would be a dream because then there's no other competition. They're not.
Lesbians are not your competition.
No, I'm not saying that, but I want something to look at. Like I don't want because even if there is a small percentage of guys there, they might not be cute.
Well, then
And
it's not that
even
they're
small-
lesbians; it's that they're female.
Yes.
Oh, well
Okay.
then, okay, that's different.
Yes, but then I don't want them beating my ass.
For what?
Straight girls can beat your ass too, Poundcake. What are you talking about?
But they probably won't. Lesbians, they might get mad at me for some
Why
reason.
would they? Everyone has a reason to get mad at you.
yeah, you just said, ugh.
That's why.
Lesbians.
They don't get my sense of humor.
And what is your sense of humor?
Very crude. Yuck.
Yeah, I'm sure it's real hard to understand crude humor. Anywho,
It's
this
dry.
woman.
He's British. It's a dry humor.
Oh,
you
that's
know?
what it
Right.
is. Yes.
That's why it's
All
so
right.
difficult to
Yeah.
come across in America.
That's right. Oh, you mean you fancy other lasses, do ya? Yuck!
Not much into lesbians, I
Not
ain't.
much, are ya? Oh, all right. You like the pole and the hole, eh? Anyway, this woman who was the former principal of Wyndham High School out there in Wyndham was having sex with two former students.
Oh, so they were former
Wait.
students.
That's what it says.
Okay, so
Well,
they're...
then that's fine.
yeah, what
Or
she
they
get?
just-
Sex
still
with two of her
underage.
former students. Well, they must have been. The judge wanted to know why the 35-year-old woman did it. She said that she's got mental health problems. I feel bad for people with legitimate mental health problems because that definition has broadened so much that everyone can say that now. And to some degree, people go, well, we got to look into it. What do I know?
Right.
I don't know. They gave her 10 years.
That's crazy.
It's a lot of time.
Good.
Yeah. She had only begun as superintendent in February of last year, and she got arrested in April. So there you go. They gave her 5 years for each felony charge. So 10 years, which is the... Now here's the real bitch of the bunch. She got to pay a $500 fine.
Oh, man.
500 big ones.
Could she
She
pay it
could've
out
gotten-
over 10 years?
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
You're
Could
making up
she-
license plates at 5 cents a day.
She can buy 2 tickets to see the Rolling Stones and the Nosebleeds for that.
There you go.
Come on.
And maybe take one of them kids.
Right. They get it.
Still a lot of beer at $5 a piece.
It is. Hey, Megan.
Hey, Alan. Hate the show.
Hey, what's going on, Megan?
Hey, I just wanted to call. I graduated from Hiram College. I played. on
So
the
it is
softball team
true.
With a name like Megan.
Megan! I bet there's an H in that name, too.
at the college, and only 2 of the 20 girls on the softball team were lesbians.
Boom. Take that,
what
Bill.
year was this?
I graduated in 2007.
I feel like it was around 2010, and that there was like, And again, I might be wrong, but
Did like the LGBT group reach out to you? Like, was maybe that the organization you were working with?
I just was told that there was a lot of lesbians at Hiram.
It's just a very liberal school. They're very open to.
Okay, so
all
maybe it
sorts
was
of
a
people,
local
but
in town, be like, oh, there are a bunch of lesbians.
for gay people
With their short
I mean,
hair.
Hiram's open, but it's not as gay as Oberlin.
I was just going to say, there's probably a huge gay contingency at Oberlin. I mean, if it's, you know.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Hiram. So what did you study at Hiram?
Sociology and anthropology.
So is that like what their thing is, or?
I mean, it's a great school for science. Right after I graduated, they have a great nursing program.
Okay.
Education is amazing there.
Okay. You're from the area, or you came from elsewhere?
No, I'm from the Akron area. I live in Kent now, but my husband and I both graduated from Hiram.
Okay, but I mean, like, I always say the area. I mean,
Yeah,
Ohio.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
you didn't come
totally
from
around
New
there.
Jersey to go to, yeah.
I mean, there's only like 5 people that actually live in Hiram permanently, so.
Right. And I like how she slipped in her husband, so we'd be thrown off the trail.
Yeah, and he was a Marine. So
Right. Oh, see, now she's over-describing. Now she's really trying to push it and make it sound like.
I just really, really, really love my college. It's a really cool
I'm
place.
not saying anything bad about it.
What's the team?
The team?
Yeah.
They're the
Clams.
Hiram Terriers, unfortunately.
The what?
The Terriers.
The Boston Terriers.
Well, actually, our freshman year, they were a teddy bear and a sweater, and now they're bull terriers.
Oh.
Not a very aggressive
Please, Megan, it's
mascot.
Terry Her.
Come on. Tell us the herstory of your college, please.
Yeah. It's Hiram College, all right. Okay,
Yeah,
thank you, Megan.
There are some of those, too.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, guys.
All right, bye. I got a break. Bobby Kelly, as the kids say, is in the house.
Uh-oh.
And so we'll catch up with him. He's doing a couple of shows with young Bill Squire, one in Columbus tomorrow night and then at the Winchester on Friday. And so we'll return. I will have those tattoo convention tickets for you shortly and get you to Rage Against the Machine around 4:20. They are doing that July show at the Romo Fijo.
The Alan Cox Show on 100.7 WMMS and everywhere you